Alright, here we are, Elizabethtown, Illinois. There's the fish restaurant. The Ohio River. We're here behind the Rose Hotel. Any of you that are familiar with the area will definitely recognize this. Getting ready to start the river to river trail this morning. It's almost 7 o'clock. I want to get an early start. I'm going to try to make it all the way to Garden of the Gods. So, just want to walk up here. There's a little picnic area. But I wanted to show the sign up here for the river to river trail. Nice sign that they put up here. Elizabethtown Trailhead. So there you go. Here's some geese out there. Bob, I'm actually solo hiking it this year, but Bob is going to hike with me today. So there he is. Francie drove us, of course. So, oh, there's a bunch of birds there on that house. It's cool. Alright guys, this is the trail, the little path that comes in off Watson Lane. And we're just entering into the woods. So I just wanted to give a little picture of that, show you what it's like coming in here. I don't know, just kind of, I guess, sort of the official woods start of the trail. And I always just like that. I like those rocks up there. Just a neat area right here. And you start off with a really good climb coming up. So, wanted to give a little shot of what was going on there. Okay, we just made it to Lake Tecumseh Lake, whatever it is. So, making pretty good time. I don't even know what time it is, or how far we've actually even come. It's 8:30. We started right about 7 o'clock. Boy, it doesn't seem like we've been walking that long, but I guess we have. So, Bob wanted to come up and look at the lake, so that's what we're doing. We got time. It's one of our first pictures from the trail back in the day. Was Bob standing here along the dam. And I always thought I'd want to come back here and fish and never have done it. So here it is. Pretty neat. We've already been walking an hour and a half. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we are along Hog Thief Creek. It's right over there. We're getting ready to cross it, unfortunately, because it's pretty deep. But these flowers that are blooming right now, these spring wildflowers, just looking through here, it's just like a carpet of blue. It's just so cool. I just wanted to show that. And I ran into a turkey hunter. He said him and 3 of his buddies are out here hunting. So, nice guy. But yeah, just that blue carpet is just awesome. Just all through this area along Hog Thief Creek. Back at Hog Thief Creek, the first water crossing of the day. And went ahead and changed into Crocs. I have on waterproof boots, and I think I could pretty much make it. But I really don't want to get water inside the waterproof boots, because I know they won't dry out well. So, put on the Crocs. Pretty cool. So, ready? Yeah. Head on. The trail's actually over there. See the blaze? Yeah. So we'll just go up there if you want. Well. Be shallower up there if you head straight to where the trail is. Cold? Yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. That is cold. Whew. Yeah, brisk. Feels kind of good though, after you get used to it. It was over here, buddy. Okay, well, I'm going over here. So, yeah, pretty chilly. Ooh, my feet are numb now. Ooh, man, that hurts. How'd you like that? Yeah, alright. Alright, we just went through the quail habitat area. I probably should have shown that. It's kind of a neat area, but now we're heading like towards Basset Road on the trail. And this section of trail is always just a tough section. Just all up and down, up and down. I told Bob to get to the top of one hill, just in time to go down again and then right back up again. There's just several of these through here. It's just a pretty tough section to hike through. I mean, the trail's good, easy to follow, but boy, just a lot of climbs. You want to be in pretty decent shape if you head through this way. But, yeah, I'm not sure how far in we are. Probably, I don't know, 7, 8 miles maybe right now. I haven't really looked. Not exactly sure. But yeah, just heading along. Everything's been going good. How you feeling, Bob?
Good.
You say still doing good? My new boots are holding up good, or no, not boots, but high top trail runners. So we've only had the one creek crossing where we had to change into the Crocs, and that's always good. So we'll update you guys later. All right, everybody, this is the trail. This section, we're heading towards Basset Road on the River to River Trail. This whole section has had tons of pine trees down. Having to try to detour around them, and they had, looks like a heck of a storm through here sometime. But yeah, pretty tough. Really slows you down just having to work your way all around. This part's not actually as bad as the other part we had, where we were literally climbing over and through and around all kinds of pine trees that were down. But thought I'd show you that in case anybody was coming through this area. But, just all kinds of trees down in here. And unfortunately, most of them right across the trail. There you go. As we look up here where we're going on the trail, you can tell there's even more. So, might be slow going for a while. Alright, we are stopped for lunch along this creek. I'm not sure what creek it is, but beautiful area. But about 11:30. I don't know, may get Garden Gods maybe about 5, I'm not real sure. That may be optimistic, I don't know. Depends if we have to go around any more trees like we've been doing. That was kind of a mess. But beautiful area down here along this creek. Alright, we just had our, what, 3rd or 4th? Which one? 4th?
I think.
Yeah, 4th water crossing of the day. Pretty good little creek here. We're real close to the Lee Mine. So that's what's going on. Bob getting dried off and ready to get his shoes back on. I put the Crocs on again so we didn't get wet feet. So, there's Blaze, and we'll be heading up that way. We're almost to Lee Mine and then Cadiz Road. So been a good day. We're a little behind schedule. I'm not sure quite why, but we got it behind a little bit. So not bad though. No rain yet. Alright, we just passed over Carber's Ridge Road, and just before we did that, we had a guest show up. Hiking with Sean met us to hike on the trail with us today for a while. Was it a good surprise, Bob?
Yeah.
Are you thirsty? Because there's a cool bottle of water right here.
So yeah, we're heading now towards High Knob, and from there to Garden of the Gods, and we'll be done for the day. That's crazy. Alright, we are coming into High Knob Horse Camp. Sean said they're having a big, some kind of mule event this weekend, so we've seen a lot of people riding mules around. Kind of cool. But they got a store here, a little camp store. You can stop, and he's real nice. Got Gatorade, all kinds of drinks, ice cream, food, so pretty neat little area to stop.
Being held up by that tree.
Yeah. All right. Our hike for the day is almost over. We're right on the River to River Trail here, and this is Arch of the Gods. A lot of people probably don't even know it's here. Right off the road here in Garden of the Gods Wilderness area. But yeah, got some drunk horse riders in the background carrying on. But yeah, pretty cool. Heading back to the Backpackers parking lot to end our day. Almost there. Boy, you gotta take another little break, buddy. So yeah, there's Blaze. Still on River to River. About done for the day. Hey guys, just wanted to end up the day here. I'm at Garden of the Gods Farro Campground, and it's starting to rain pretty good right now, so you maybe we'll hear that. But good day hiking today, 22 miles maybe, something like that, I'm not sure. Elizabethtown to Garden of the Gods. Really tired. Not as in good a shape as I thought I was maybe. But hiking with Sean, as you saw, came hiking with us today, and now I'm here by myself. Had a little salad and some pinwheels for supper. And Frank's got me some M&Ms. I'm kind of full. Didn't have those yet. But anyway, appreciate everybody that's watching, and I'll update you tomorrow. Hey everybody, first update today. I left the Farro Campground and Garden of the Gods this morning, and I'm on the Wilderness Area Trail, headed over to Herod, going through Garden of the Gods Wilderness. And I'm sure you can hear already behind me, it rained all night last night. It rained from like 7 o'clock until, well, it's still sprinkling. But anyway, thought I'd show you. Get behind me here. That's the trail. Let's see if I can. I'm not sure how to do this. Let's see. I guess you can't do it while you're going. But anyway, alright. So, yeah. There we go. That'll do it maybe. So yeah, here's the trail this morning. Kind of sucks, really, to be honest with you. Really slow going. Easy to fall. Really muddy. But pretty. And if you don't like water, I'd recommend not doing this during the rainy time of the year. Alright guys, made it to the best overlook in the Garden of the Gods Wilderness area. It's always really pretty. I always like this spot. As you can see this morning, not so much. So anyway, been on the trail, let's see, almost 2 hours already. So, or no, hour and a half I guess. Anyway, yeah, cool area here. I always think I'd like to camp up here. But yeah, no views this morning. Just thought this was really cool. It's almost like walking through a cloud. It's so foggy and stuff this morning. Getting really wet. Have on my rain stuff, but I'm sweating under it, so there's always that trade-off. But yeah, just really cool up here on this ridge. Gonna hit the road into Herod. Alright, came out of the woods finally, and we're heading into the small town of Herod, Illinois. The dog doesn't like me walking. So, yeah, heading in here to Herod. And got a pretty good little road walk coming up on some gravel roads. But, tell you what, as wet as that trail was this morning and sloppy, terrible. I'm really kind of looking forward to it. So. Alright, I am in the One Horse Gap area. Not to the gap yet, but getting close. Came across this awesome waterfall. Said it rained a ton last night. It's kind of hard to see through the trees, but there it is, and I'm also sure you can hear it. It's cool. Really neat. I'm just hoping when I get to Loess Creek today that it will be crossable. Alright, I'm nearing One Horse Gap. Not there yet, but getting close. Could hear water again. Like I said, it's raining. It may not even be able to hear me very good. I've got the phone in a waterproof case. There we go. Super cool. Alright, still in the One Horse Gap area. Another video and quality and area, all that's not very good, but still raining. The rain does make for some awesome views. It is miserable. The trail's nothing but mud and water. Just slow going. I'm really frustrated. Kind of cold. If Francie pulled up now, I'd probably be going home. But it is beautiful. All right. I am glad that day is over. It was a hard day. I did not have a good day. Some days are tough on the trail. But here's a nice campsite I've got. My food bag, a little fire pit, which I'm not going to start a fire. And well, I got some stuff hanging in the trees drying right now. But there's the tent up there. And yeah. So, hard day. But I got set up camp, I don't know, 5 o'clock, 4:35. I've already had my ramen bomb, and I had a honey bun that was left over from this morning, and so I'm doing pretty good. Gonna be an early night, I'm afraid. It's getting cold. I want to get in that sleeping bag, get my wet shoes off, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, we finally got a break in the weather. You can tell it is a beautiful morning. Campsite was right over there. I had to cross this creek this morning. I was shocked how much it went down overnight. Last night, these rocks right here, you can kind of still see, they were all underwater. When I had to cross a creek to get to the campsite last night, the water was, let's call it crotch high. This morning it was just knees. So that was a lot better deal. But it's about 7 o'clock. All packed up, ready to hit the trail. Beautiful morning. Hope it stays like this. Okay guys, I want to do a little video here. This is kind of a bad spot, I think. I'm coming down the trail. This is the river to river. And actually there is a wooden sign on the tree here if you're coming from the other direction. At this point, if you're heading westbound, this trail takes a sharp left back on itself. But I didn't see that blaze. Came right on walking. There's a sign up here on this tree. This is in the Loess Creek area before Owl Bluff. So it says, you know, that this section trail is closed, no longer open for use. Please use the new trail. Anyway, luckily I had the Avenza maps because I couldn't figure out what to do exactly. So what I should have done, I'll show you here. This is where I came from. When you get up to this point right here, the trail does this, right back on itself. There's where I came from, here's where I'm going. So a little tricky right there. It has the blaze if I was heading eastbound. It's a lot easier to see to tell me to turn right. So just something to be aware of. Alright guys, I have come to Owl's Bluff. Owl Bluff, Owl's Bluff, I'm not sure. But anyway, got a big horse tie-up thing there. Kind of a little place to rest. And, the actual Owl's Bluff's actually down off trail just a little bit. We'll go down there and look around. It's always a beautiful area down here. And it's about 9:30. I've been on trail about 2 hours. By the time I got my frozen socks on and everything, it was about 7:30 before I really got going. So, yeah, been on trail about 2 hours, not sure how many miles, but we'll go down here and look around. I'm ready to get the pack off for a second, and get me a little snack, and get my base layer off. I'm pretty warm now, sun's come out nice. The trail today has been really sloppy still. It's pretty nasty, but it's not been too terrible torn up by horses. There was a little section that was, but other than that, it's just been sloppy, muddy. I've never seen water all over these rocks like this. Probably a little slick. So, here it is. Boy, I can hear Loess Creek down there too. I've got to cross that here in just a little bit. I can hear it really raging this morning, so. You can actually see it down there a little bit. The beautiful area right here, just a nice lookout. Overlook. Alright, I made it to the Loess Creek Trailhead. Make a pretty good time, I think. Nice big parking area here. And they even have restrooms. One thing that would make it excellent as if they had water. I mean, I'm fine on water and I have filter and everything, but just it would make it nice. It'd be a good stopping point to get some water. So, but anyway, I wanted to show the big trailhead here. Good map on there, shows everything and all the rules and all that stuff, tells about the wilderness area. So, pretty cool. Hey everybody, I am in Eddyville, Illinois, Shawnee Lounge. Thought about stopping for lunch, but really just want to keep going. Pretty good day, a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday was just terrible. And today's been pretty sloppy still, but sun's out, nice temperatures, awesome. So I'm crossing through Eddyville right now, headed to Millstone Lake tonight to camp. And then tomorrow I will head over to Dutchman, and if I'm feeling really froggy, maybe all the way to Ferncliff, make it a 30-mile day. So I just wanted to update everybody, doing good, feet are good, body's good, as good as it's ever going to get. So just wanted to let everybody know how it was going. Alright, we are at Petticoat Junction. That's what they call this area. A bunch of trails come together right here. And I'm going to stop and have some lunch. Get something Gatorade, refill on my water. But yeah, horse tie-ups here and everything. Popular area. Stream right there. So that's what I'm going to do. Another reason I didn't stop at the Shawnee Lounge, I've got Francie's famous peanut butter tortilla roll-ups. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey guys. We're heading towards Cedar Grove Road right now, and this is the Crow Knob ecological area right in here. A little place you could park, I guess. Not very much, but I know Hiking with Sean has a good video of Crow Knob, so if you want to see more of that, be sure and check out his video. But still on pace to hit Millstone at a decent time. I'm going to go ahead and camp there. Threw around the idea of trying to make it all the way to Gum Springs tonight, but I can't remember what kind of camping was there, so I'll just play it safe and stay at Millstone. But this right here is just pretty much a road walk and make some good time. Alright, coming into Millstone Lake. This is always one of my favorite views right here. I love that Millstone Bluff across the way. Just beautiful. I don't know, something about it. Just every time we come by here, it's about my favorite thing to see. It's almost done camping up here at Millstone. I mean, it's just literally right around the bend up there. So, been a hard day again, but it was a good day. A lot better than yesterday. So much better. Just after lunch, boy, feet started hurting and got tired, and yeah, that's the way it goes. Part of it. Alright, well, here's the trail crossing sign. To Grand Tower, to Elizabethtown. I think I'll head to Grand Tower. There's Millstone Lake. Beautiful little lake. Last time, Bob and I camped right down there. The water was so low, we just camped on the shore. My plan tonight is at the end of the day, I'm up here. I don't know if you can see that bluff up there. I'm going to climb up on top of there. Last time we were here, I looked around, found a good campsite up there. It has a fire ring and everything. So, again, I won't be starting a fire, but nice to know it's an established site. Alright, got tent set up. Nice little camping area up here. There's a little fire ring. I don't know if you can see in the background there, but that's Millstone Lake back there in the dam. The trail's just right down here at the bottom of this bluff I'm up on. Kind of a big climb, get up here. And there's the hippie bus in the background. Oh, and all my clothes hanging in the trees. Trying to get those aired out a little bit. But, yeah. A nice little tree here to sit on. Got more junk everywhere there. Alright, getting an early start this morning. As you can hear, I was very close to the train tracks last night. They're just across the creek over there. It seemed like about one of those rolled through every hour. So, yeah, not terrible. But getting an early start, it's, whoa. Let's see, it is
just about 6 o'clock. So sun's not even up yet. But I wanted to get a start on the trail. Got a long day. Hopefully, I don't know, my Achilles is killing me. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, that train is really loud, and it seems like they're really long trains. Wish I'd have made it over to the Tin Whistle before that went over, but didn't get over there quite in time. So,
well, there it is, guys, the Tin Whistle. Kind of a cool feature out here. Goes under the railroad tracks. I just climbed up that huge hill. I am out of breath. Seems like every morning starts with a big climb. There's a real good camp right down there. But you'd be right below these railroad tracks, so I don't know how good that would be. I guess if you like trains, it'd be awesome. Alright, East Trigg Trailhead. It's a really nice new parking lot trailhead they made here on Trigg Tower Road. The actual Trigg Fire Tower is like 2.5 miles, I think, that way. But yeah, it's a nice new trailhead here to park and go riding, hiking, whatever you're into. Got a new sign over there telling about the area and all that. So, I made it that far this morning. Now on through the Trigg Tower area. Alright, Gum Springs Road Trailhead, right here. Made it this far. It's 8 o'clock. I was on the trail at 6, so I don't know how far it is from Millstone to here, but I feel like I made pretty good time, especially for as sloppy as the trail was, and as bad as my Achilles are hurting. But there's a cool little bridge here. But I'm getting ready now, unfortunately, for a huge climb. That's the worst part of this part right here. It's pretty once you get to the top, but boy, it's a heck of a climb to get there. So, getting ready to hit that and move on through to Max Creek. A little something that I know a lot of you would really like to be seeing out here. Check it out. Some big morels here around this tree. There's that one there. Those couple there. There's one. Did I get it? Tell on the camera. Yeah, there it is. One there. There's some others scattered throughout there. My secret spot. I know where to come if I want some morels. Alright, we are at the horse tie-up area here along Cedar Creek. I'm going to stop here and get me a little snack. It's only 9:15, but I'm hungry already. But well, as you can see, it's be a great place to camp. Plenty of flat spots for a tent. Got your water. Got a sign here. What's this? No trash service here. Take it out with you, please. Awesome. And actually, this is a pretty clean area compared to a lot of them I've seen. So, yeah, get me a little snack, fill up some water, head on. Alright. Out of the Cedar Creek area, coming up to Garfield Lane and the Boot Branch. Got boots on all these fence posts right along here. So I got a couple mile road walk to get into Max Creek, and I'll probably stop in there somewhere, fill up some water, lunch or snack. But beautiful day, super windy, but it feels really good right now. Alright, the Max Creek crossing right here on the River to River Trail. Beautiful area down here. Trail's still tore up. Oh, huge bluff up there. Bluffage. Sorry, Sean. But just stopped here for a little break and get me some water. And head on. Not going to take too much time. Maybe get a little snack. It's like 10:30 maybe. So, making good time. Just realized I think I forgot to video a while ago. Just went through Goddard's crossing at Route 45 on the River to River. And so this is just the trail from Route 45 heading over towards Tunnel Hill Bike Trails, actually. Where I'm headed and then Bowman Bottoms and Dutchman and all that. So just wanted to update a little bit and show what the trail is. Wouldn't be bad if it's all these rocks, but boy, there's still a lot of mud. Just had a lot of rain over the weekend and sloppy. A really unique area of the trail. Just following these power lines and getting close to Tunnel Hill Bike Trail, and probably gonna stop there. It'll be about 1 o'clock. Stop there and have some lunch. But yeah, just this wide open out here, following the power lines. I just always think it's kind of weird. I don't know, has an odd feeling to it. Kind of neat. All right, here it is, Tunnel Hill Bike Trail. Got about 11 more miles from here to get to Fern Cliff today. So it's about 1 o'clock. So I think I'll make it, but whew, I'm getting hot. I'm warming up. Here's the bike trail. We've got some videos on that, as does Hiking with Sean, if you want to check those out. There's a nice trestle down there. It's pretty cool. So, yeah. Heading on to Grand Tower. Alright, I am coming out onto Bowman Bottoms Road. Off of just some forest road, I guess. I don't really know. But right here off the Bowman Bottoms Road is the Odom Tract Ecological Area. Never been back in there. Always kind of been curious to see what was in there. I really don't see any trails or anything. That's what I've always noticed when I go by here. So, anyway, I'd still like to check it out sometime to see what's in there. I hear not much, but oh well. Still making decent time. It's like 1:40 in the afternoon. Heading towards Dutchman Lake right now when I turn onto Bowman Bottom Road here, so we're getting there. As I'm sure you can probably hear and obviously see, coming up on Interstate 24. We're going under it on Bowman Bottom Road. But a lot different than last year. Today I am hot out here. It's really windy. Hopefully that's not messing with the sound too bad. Last year, Bob and I hid out under this from a severe thunderstorm. So yeah, a little different situation this year. I think we actually, the next one up there is the one that we actually hid under. But see the eye there on the bridge pylon. So yeah, getting closer. Almost to Dutchman Lake Road. Alright, here we are, Dutchman Lake, and it's only 10 after 2. So, that's too early to camp. I'm going to push the 7 or 8 more miles to the campground at Ferncliff State Park. Francie's coming tomorrow to resupply. Get to maybe run into Marion if we have time, get something to eat. A real restaurant. I've really been craving like a salad, thinking maybe like McAllister's or something. But anyway, this is the dam. This is the river to river trail. Goes here and up through some pines, and then, I don't know, 5 miles of road walking, something like that, into Ferncliff. So, not too bad. Like I said, it's only a little after 2. Plenty of time to get there. Alright, still here in the Dutchman Lake area. I hit to the top of this hill finally. Man, that's a terrible climb. Kills me every time. Up here into the pines. There's a picnic table up here now. That had never been there before. There's another sign over there. South Point Trail. That was around the lake trail. Made all kinds of new stuff up here, it looks like. So anyway, we are still heading on the river trail. This area in here is a mess. There's so many pine trees down, and it's just hard to follow the trail. So it's kind of keep going in the general direction the trail goes, and work around what you got to work around, and you'll get there. Back on trail after fighting through those pines. Really glad I had a Venza with me. I got turned around trying to work my way through those trees that were all down. And I was actually heading the opposite direction I needed to go by the time I came out of them. And boy, I'd have sworn I was going the right direction, but I looked at the Avenza map and saw where I was, and I'm like, whoa. better do an about face here. So anyway, be sure you have your maps and know how to use them. Alright, I am on State Route 37. Goes into Goreville, Illinois. I'll be turning off before I get there. I'm going down Redmond Lane. It's right up here. But what I was wanting to show, it's only about 6/10 of a mile, the trail on this road. But as you can see, there is not much of a shoulder at all. I've had to pretty much get down in the ditch a couple times when there's cars coming both ways. I mean, people are good about getting over when they can, but you know, sometimes you got two cars meet about where you're at and not much they can do. So anyway, there's the trail crossing sign. So up here, I'll be taking a left about another mile down the road, and then I don't know, maybe half a mile to the campground. Not real sure. So I am ready to get off my feet. I know earlier I said 2:30 is too early to set up camp, but I'm thinking that sounds pretty good about now. It's a little after 4. So making good time, but whew, my feet hurt. I'm ready to sit down and relax. Okay, Fern Cliff, river to river trail crossing. Whew. That's the hardest day I've done, I'll tell you that. Let's see, we started from Elizabethtown. It'd be 93 miles now. So yeah, it's only 64 miles left to Grand Tower. So good hard day, ready to get off my feet, and then maybe get tent set up if I still have the energy. Alright guys, well, made it to Fern Cliff. Got my camp all set up, got the tent up, everything's all ready. Just getting ready to make some supper. Actually, once I stopped, boy, I got hungry. So I'm gonna get me something to eat. I think a ramen bomb tonight, so that'll be awesome. And anyway, other than that, probably gonna be an early night. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Taking a 0 actually. Francie's gonna come and resupply me, and I'm just gonna hang out at camp. So ooh, that wind is something else. But yeah, my feet hurt bad, but no blisters or anything, just sore. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hey guys, not the way you really want to start a day. I know you probably can't see me, but anyway, yeah, let's see, got where's my headlight? There, that's a little better, maybe. Alright, yeah, pouring down rain, thunder, lightning, awesome. So, I'm going to get me something to eat here in the tent. I've got everything in the tent, thank goodness, so nothing's getting wet. But, yeah, not the way you want to start a 25, 27 mile day. But I think I'm supposed to do it all day, so what are you going to do? Guess I'll get wet, that's what I'll do. So it's like 5 in the morning. I'd like to be on the trail by 6. So since I've pretty much got everything packed up, I'll be able to sit here and hopefully get a little break in the storms. And just get everything packed up really quickly. The tent will be the bad thing, just try and get out in the rain and get it packed up. So. Alright, from Fern Cliff to Giant City today. Okay guys, I don't know if you get any of this or not through this phone case, but it's not gotten any better. It is pouring. Everything's flooded down through here. Still in Fern Cliff. River to river, actually I think Happy Hollow Trail too, same coming together. But just thought I'd show real quick what the conditions are like this morning. It's miserable. I started out taking a wrong turn, went about a quarter mile up a hill I didn't have to go up before I realized it. And then when I came back down and went the way I was supposed to, I fell in the creek. So yeah, great day. Great way to start it. It's supposed to rain like this all day, so it's going to be pretty miserable. But on the bright side, I do have a lot of road walking today, so maybe it won't be so bad. I've done this trail, this part especially, several times. So I know there's a big climb coming up that I'm not looking forward to. So I thought I better get a little filming in before I pass out trying to climb this hill. Alright guys, we are at
the Ferncliff Natural Arch, Natural Bridge, whatever you want to call it. I just stopped here to get out of the rain for a minute, get a drink of water. Whew. Been on trail about an hour. I'm alright, I'm just burning up wearing the rain suit, but as you can see, I gotta have the rain suit. I think it'd be even worse just carrying around all these wet clothes on me all day, so. Whew. But yeah, I like this trail a lot, this Happy Hollow Trail, river here in Ferncliff, but today's not been very much fun. Again, just with all the rain, just sloppy trail. But got out of the rain for a few minutes, and now I'm heading on. Okay, I am in, well, I guess what you would call, looks like I'm zoomed in, hold on. Yeah, there we go. The second part of Ferncliff, the Happy Hollow Trailhead. This is probably the 4th or 5th creek like this I've had to cross today. Just with all the rain, boy, they're all up deep. So, yeah, awesome. Getting close to Borks. But, whew. Glad I got the trail runners on. Just plow through it and dry out the best you can as you walk. Because today, nothing's going to stay dry anyway. Okay, we are at Borks Falls. I'm not going down there just because I don't want to have to climb back up. I'm hot enough, tired enough already. Feet hurt already. So, you can see it down there. Awesome flow today. Really pretty. If anybody ever gets a chance, hasn't seen it, it's worth checking out for sure. There is a trail that goes down to it, but like I said, I'm not going down there today. I've never seen it, the whole creek down there flowing like that either. But it's going to show if we get up here a little ways maybe. Ooh, it's loud. Yeah, pretty cool. Really rushing today. Get a better view up here maybe. I don't think so. No. But what I wanted to show, if anybody that's been here would know, this low water crossing area to come up the park, it is really flooded today too. So, just a lot of rain. That's weird. Maybe somebody fell off of here or something. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright, still raining. I'm just entering the Panthers Den wilderness area off of Wayside Lane. And this is always a muddy mess, even on the best of days, so I don't expect too much from it today. But it's right at noon. I'm not sure how much more I've got to go. I haven't really looked. But gotta go through Panthers Den and Crab Orchard area, and then head over to Giant City and see what they've got for me tonight. Hopefully I can set up somewhere where I can get my stuff dried out. It has been miserable. Right in the Panthers Den area, as you can see, we're at the rock formation. Pretty cool. It's fun to come back here and explore these. I'm not much into the whole Panthers Den area, I'll be honest with you. I think it's a pain. The trail's always sloppy. I was just telling Francie yesterday, I hate this section when I'm through hiking. Because it's just sloppy and muddy, and you can't really even look at the views. There's some great views in here. As soon as you take your eyes off the trail, you're down. So, it's a pain, aggravating. But there are some really cool rock formations. For a day trip, it's cool. For through hiking, I hate it. As much as I dislike the Panthers Den area, for one thing, especially when there's rain, I mean, just everything floods. I had to just walk across all that. Just sucks. Just not in the mood, I guess. But I gotta give credit. Awesome waterfall. It's really cool. Just wish I wouldn't have to walk through on a through hike while I was like that. Okay guys, I am
at the Rocky Comfort Road trailhead. Nice big parking lot here. Just came out Crab Orchard area. And yeah, here's our little river to river trail sign. And all that. So we're going to be heading up this way. It's been a miserable day. I mean,
hey everybody, I realized the video ended kind of abruptly there. What the deal was, I went through that area there after the Rocky Comfort Trailhead over to Giant City, and it started raining so hard, and the wind picked up really bad, and it was just miserable. I got cold. It's the first time on the trail I got cold. But anyway, so I made it over to Giant City. Hiking with Sean was there. I got in his truck for a while to warm up. He brought me some sugar cookies and lifted my spirits quite a bit there. But then it was still raining, and I was cold, and I was trying to set up the tent, and got it set up pretty much in the rain and everything. But he stayed with me, had some supper there under a shelter, and went to bed, or went in the tent, because it was cold, and I wanted to get out of my wet clothes. That's why I didn't video or anything, because I was just trying to get dry quickly and get warm. And anyway, my Achilles just really, by that point, had had enough, I guess. And I contacted Francie, and she contacted a doctor friend of ours, and he advised that I needed to get off the trail, get off my feet. Like he said, you know, I have a family to provide for, and if I kept going, there was a chance I could rupture the Achilles and be off work for a while and all that. And, you know, it's just, it comes to a point where it's not worth it, really. It's a hard decision. That was the hard part, I think. You know, I just made such a letdown, you know, planning for this for so long, get within 37 miles of the end, and just can't go on anymore. And, you know, it's just a big disappointment. Feel like you kind of let everybody down that's been following you and everything. And so that was the hardest part, I think. It wasn't that, you know, Bob and I did it last year, so it's not like, well, I just couldn't do it. No, I mean, I know I can do it. But just there's still just that feeling of letting everybody down, and just kind of embarrassing, really, a little bit, because I've never had any kind of Achilles problem in my life, and didn't expect it this time. I wore some high top trail runners this year instead of just the low tops like I wore last year, except same kind, just high tops. And I don't know if that rubbing on the back, I'm sure it didn't help, and just being so wet and muddy and sliding and having to push off so hard and so much. And pushing a 30-mile day probably wasn't the best idea when I was already hurting. So, but boy, yeah, swelled up. It was a bad deal. It's been about 2.5 weeks now. I was able to get back in the gym this week, start working out. So that's been a good deal. Doing a lot better. Not 100%, but yeah, it's for the most part. During the day, it's fine as long as I don't push it. So that's the update on that. I also want to just give some of my thoughts on the trail. Boy, again, this year was just a sloppy mess. And, boy, it's frustrating. Just the way the trail is so torn up, just all the horse traffic that the river-to-river trail gets. Not bashing the horse riders or anything. It's just fact. It's just tore up. Muddy mess, a lot of it. And so a lot of it's really, really challenging. Sure, I'd encourage anybody to do it that was thinking about doing it. Just be prepared for that. And I think that's one thing. It's a lot harder, I think, than people think. It's like, yeah, I'll go walk, you know, for a couple of weeks. It's a tough deal. You know, so never dreamed I wouldn't be able to finish, but that's the way it ended up this year. And I finally kind of come to terms with that, I guess. Even though it wasn't easy, didn't like it, and it's still kind of embarrassing and just kind of feel bad about it, but it is what it is. And so anyway, that's our hike attempt for this year. So hope you liked the video. Be sure and hit the like button if you did, and subscribe to Two Bob's Adventures, and we'll see you on the trail.